Alright, so a quick video today talking about hooking a solar panel up to a window. Now, why would you want to hook a solar panel up to a window? Well, lots of reasons. Number one, you don't have to worry about your solar panel being out in the weather, right? If all of a sudden a storm comes rolling through, if something were to happen, you don't have to worry about the weather. Number two, you don't have to worry about anybody coming along and swiping it or claiming it as their own. It's safe, locked up inside your home. Number three, the sun is out during the day. Most people are not home during the day, so it allows you the opportunity to utilize your solar panel in optimal sun even when you're not home. The other thing is there's a lot of people that live in an apartment building that don't have access to a balcony, they don't have access to a yard or anything, and so being able to utilize a window means that you can get the benefits of solar without having to be outdoors. Right? And so I'm going to show you how to do it. It's going to be hard to see because I'm filming directly into a window, but I think you'll understand the concept, and so let's jump into how I do it. So again, it's hard to see because I'm filming directly into a window, but on the corners here I just have 550 paracord. So I have a loop here and a loop here. And what I do is I take my 100 watt solar panel, open it up, and then in the corners I have carabiners, right, to help me hook everything up. I grab this loop, hook it onto here. I grab this loop, hook it onto there. Now obviously the curtains would be open, but now I have my solar panel hooked up. It's important to know that the brackets that I'm hooked to for the curtain rod, they're screwed directly into a stud. Okay, so they're directly into a stud, and I did not use the screws that came with the brackets. I used longer screws. So it's secure in there really well. And of course this would be open. And then from here, this is my garbage can and my vacuum. I just open this pouch, and then out falls my cord, and then I take this cord and then I can plug in my devices. So let me adjust the camera and I'll show you how I do that. Alright, so here I have my Jackery and here I have my Rock Pal, and so I just keep this cord here. This comes with the Rock Pal solar panels. So I plug in black to black, red to red, just like so, and then that gives me all these connections. I then hook up this, and it is charging, and I'm getting 11 watts, and I get anywhere from 11 to 25 watts depending on the day. Focus on this second. Hopefully you can see that. I'm getting 11 watts right now. I waited to the end of the day because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to see me hook up the panel. And then I can use this one to charge this. You can see that's charging as well. So yeah, this is how I charge my power stations through the window. Alright, so I know all that was kind of hard to see, but I think you understand the concept, right? It's pretty simple. All you need is some hooks to tie up your solar panel and a window, and you can get a lot of energy for free just utilizing the power of the sun. The other thing is that 100 watt solar panel, if I am going to be out in the yard, if I am going to be camping, I can take it with me and then I can utilize its full potential outside in the sun. And so I highly recommend a 100 watt solar panel. I'm going to link the Rock Pal solar panel because that's the one I have experience with. That's the one that I feel comfortable recommending. But do know that I got sent that panel for free to review. And so there is a video of me reviewing that and showing you how to hook two of them up at the same time. Sometimes I do hook two of them up. I have two windows in here and I'll hook both of them up. And the advantage to that is the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, right? And so it doesn't give me twice as much power, but what it does is it gives me usually 20 watts of power over the course of the entire day, right? So the one panel has optimal sun in the window, and then when the sun goes past about noon, the other panel gets full sun, and so it allows me to have maximum amount of sun throughout the entire day. It doesn't give me more power, it just gives me the same power for longer periods of time. And so that is an advantage, but I don't usually use two. I usually only use the one. I don't run my solar panel or my solar generators down real low, right? Usually they're only at about 75, 80%. And so of course of the day of having the one panel, I can top it back off, no problem. And so I will link that. I will link the Jackery down below. Amazon affiliate link. If you don't like Amazon or you don't want to support my channel, you can go to Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight supplies Jackery power stations. And then Rockpal doesn't make that power station anymore. Again, they sent that to me for free to review. They do make a 500 watt, but I don't have any experience with it. So I'm going to link a power station that looks just like the one I have. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same thing, just branded different. But just know that mine is Rockpal, and the one I'm linking to is a different brand that I have no experience with, but I think it's the same solar generator. The other thing that I want to mention is when it comes to the solar panel, right? You can get smaller ones. You can get a 15 watt, you can get a 20 watt, you can get a 28 watt. Some of them work in a window, some of them do not. And I don't know if that translates to bigger solar panels because like I said, I only have experience with this one. And so I have an Anchor solar panel that works in a window. I have a Foxelli that does not work in a window. And I have I don't remember what it's called. I have a 28 watt that does work in a window. So 2 of my 3 smaller solar panels work in a window, but the one doesn't. And so just because you have a 100 watt solar panel doesn't mean that this method is guaranteed to work. I wanted to make sure to mention that, but I'm pretty sure it will. The one solar panel that I have that doesn't work in a window, I don't know if there's just something wrong with that solar panel. I do know that they don't make it anymore, so maybe that's something to keep in mind, is they probably upgraded everything by now so that it can work through a window. I'm not sure, but I wanted to mention it. And in the comment section, I want to know if this is something that you're willing to try. I know there's a lot of people that I talk to that think that solar is just outside of their realm, right? They live in an apartment, they don't have a balcony, they don't have any yard or anything, so they don't think they can utilize solar. Well, with this little trick right here, you can use solar. Right? Even in the comfort of your own home, you don't have to worry about anybody coming and taking it. You don't have to worry about anything bad happening to it or it getting stuck in the weather. You don't have to worry about your power station or your phone or whatever you're charging getting ruined out in the weather. And so it's just a great way of utilizing your system and opening up to more and more people. So in the comment section, let me know if it's something that you have tried or willing to try. Thumbs up this video if you found it useful, and I can't wait to see you on my next video.